Hey guys, welcome back to South 10 Beer Reviews. I'm Tyler. Thanks for stopping by. It's that time of year again. It's time for the one and only Lagunitas, the Waldos Special Triple IPA. So they label this as the dankest and hoppiest beer ever brewed at Lagunitas was made with the help of the Waldos from all the for all treasure hunters. So yeah, it's talking about them trying to find some I guess patch of weed somewhere. I don't know. They set out in a '66 Impala. I don't know. There's a big story you can look up on their it used to be on their website. I don't know if it still is, but anyway, yeah, this is a good beer. I hope it is. Every other version of this beer that I've had has been good, and I seek it out every year. I was at the beer store earlier today, and I just happened to see it, so I was like, getting it. What does suck is they kind of changed it up this year. They went from a 6-pack to a 4-pack, and I think this was $14.99, and I want to say it's usually $14.99 as a 6-pack. So, it's a little bit more expensive per bottle. I don't know if it's based on, with COVID and stuff like that. I don't know if they're just having to up their prices a little. I don't know, because usually Lagunitas has a mark or a price point that's just unmatchable, or unbeatable. Let's go ahead and get this in the glass. Nice looking beer in the glass. It's crystal clear. It comes in a deep gold color, almost leaning towards amber, but not quite. Finger's worth of off-white, kind of a tightly compact head. I'm willing to bet we'll get some decent lacing on this, especially being 11.7%. So, yeah, and we got it in our Repeal Day glass, which looks pretty killer. All right, let's shove our nose in this thing. Yeah, it's definitely dank. It's like weedy, weedy cannabis-like dankness. Some grapefruit, citrus, orange. Got like a little bit of like a bready malt, a little bit of a stone fruit thing. Almost like a little bit of like a caramel sweetness in there. Yeah, it's definitely West Coast leaning. I mean, that's just for sure. So let's go ahead and try it. It smells pretty nice. Cheers. Yeah, that's nice stuff. That's. I will say it does taste a little different than what I remember from last year. I remember last year's was like a big peach character. This year is just like, it's more of like a classic West Coast type thing. You definitely get like some crystal malt, some bready malt, but the hop character is like super citrusy. Grapefruit, big grapefruit in this one. Grapefruit, it's got some pineapple going on. That weedy dank character comes through. A little bit of pine. I will say it's quite drinkable for 11.7%. Definitely not getting that high of an ABV impression off of it. To me, it drinks more like a 9% or something like that. You can definitely tell it's a bigger beer, and it's got that body and that sweetness of a bigger beer. It's just, I don't know, I guess being 11.7, I kind of expected it to have a little bit more booze to it, but it doesn't. It does have a nice like lingering sweetness on there, but then it dries out pretty quickly. So, I mean, I would say it's it's along the lines of a West Coast IPA. To me, it's just West Coast to its core. It's, this one's not trying to be a New England IPA. It's not trying to be, super juicy and stuff like that. It's supposed to be a dank, big, citrusy, punch you in the face type beer, and it's got a nice bitterness to it as well. The bitterness and the sweetness, I feel like, are really well balanced. It's got a lot of hop character, but I don't want to say it's all like bitter. It's not. It's got like juicy hop flavor, like juicy citrus, but it's also kind of got that like candied citrus thing. I always that's one thing I love most about West Coast IPAs is the way the malt profile plays with the hop character. I think crystal malt can do really cool things with citrusy hops. I don't know. To me, it just like it gives it a candied, like citrus, candied orange, candied grapefruit type thing, and I really enjoyed that. So, yeah, I can't get over how easy this is to drink for this alcohol content. Really killer stuff, man. I feel like last year's was a little bit more peachy though, or like it had a more fruity hops. This has got it's got fruity hops. It's mainly citrusy though, and pineapple, but it's got that big dank character, some pine, all that. It's got, to me, more along the lines of like a true West Coast IPA. And I don't think they I don't know though. I don't think they change this beer up every year. So it just changes. I think it's hard to brew the exact same beer every year after year after year. Little things probably change here and there, different hop lots and stuff like that. So the Waldos special. I've been getting this beer for several years now, and I'm gonna keep doing that because it's a good beer. So yeah, let me know if you guys have had this one. Do you guys get it every year? Is it like still a thing, a hype thing? I don't know. It seems like most people still pick it up that I kind of follow, and it's a good beer though. I like a West Coast IPA though, so if you're in the new school hop thing only, or you just like a lot of the new school beers, then you probably are not going to like this. So this is a big punch you in the face, like West Coast IPA. So I like it a lot though, so I think it's great. I'm going to give it a 4.25. I think it's well above average. Let's see here. None of my friends have checked it in yet, but overall it's getting a 4.31, so pretty close to what I'm saying. I said 4.25. So yeah, kind of cool. I don't have any friends that have checked it in though, so you guys go ahead and try it. Let me know what you think about it, and yeah, if you like what I'm doing around here, consider subscribing. We'll definitely love to have you guys stick around. Don't forget to let me know what you're sipping on, and hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. I appreciate you guys so much. We'll see you in the next video. Cheers.